Hello, Biz Accounting 203 students. This is Professor Hassey. It's Thursday, July 28th. The hour is 3 p.m. and I am making this video for you students as a final video of our directed study, Financial and Managerial Accounting for this summer 2022. And it's been a crazy summer for a variety of reasons. First of all, I can't think of one class other than this one that is more difficult to take as a direct study. And it's been a difficult time in the summer with directed study to study accounting. I think you all have done a wonderful job, excuse me, under the circumstances. And plus, added to that, the circumstances of me with some family issues have been traveling back and forth to Michigan, taking care of a sick father. But being all that, we've covered all the material we've needed to cover. Our final examination is a good final review of all this material. You've done very well, and I can't ask any more of you of what you've done this summer, so thank you. This final video is just to go over some last minute points about the final examination, talk a little bit about managerial accounting, and then also just talk about the ending of the course and where this information and the network that you've created by taking this course this summer can lead you in your undergraduate study and in your career. So first of all, let's take a look one more time at the final examination. Again, the final examination is designed to ask you about the basic themes and topic points of this Accounting 203 course. Definitions, explanations, some calculations. And so you have until midnight, Sunday, July 31st, but also you have some extra days if you need an extension. I need to have the grades all in, or the work all in, by Tuesday, August 2nd. So if you need some extra time, just send me an email, and that is not a problem. The key thing is for you to take as much time as you need within that guideline of August 2nd and complete your work. And then I will post your grades next week for this class. Again, if you have any questions or concerns or want to talk with me about the course, please feel free. I'm available all this coming weekend. I won't be available tomorrow until about after 2 o'clock, but I will be available all weekend if you need to Zoom or give me a call or write an email or post a discussion post to Blackboard, anything you need to help you out as we wrap up the course. The first problem is designed as a definition of the responsibilities of a financial accountant versus the responsibilities of a managerial accountant. Short answer problem there. Problem 2 is some multiple choice questions about retail accounting. Remember, when you buy a product from a vendor and sell it to a customer, recording the sales, recording the purchase of the inventory, and retail accounting. So there is some questions concerning retail accounting definitions. Problem 3 is concerning itself with inventories. When we reviewed one of these problems the other day in our video, another way of determining inventory, excuse me, is you have a variety of different ways allowed by the Internal Revenue Service to calculate the value inventory, just not running an ongoing inventory count, but picking different methods. It's kind of like depreciation. Depreciation, you're allowed to select different methods of depreciation. Same with inventory valuation. And the methods that we are studying and what we are reviewing in this final examination is FIFO, this questionnaire A, first in, first out inventory. In other words, goods purchased first are the first ones sold. What is the value of those remaining inventory units? In this case, 26 units. Question B is last in, first out. Goods purchased last are the first ones sold. So your inventory is made up of the earliest purchases into the system of these 26 units as well. So same information, but different inventory values to determine the cost of sales, the inventory for this particular company. Question 4 is a bank reconciliation. Again, we looked at this the other day and looked at a sample problem. In other words, matching a bank statement to your accounting cash ledger, making sure they reconciled. If something occurs on the bank statement but has yet to go, you have not booked it in your cash account, that's a reconciliation item on your cash ledger. If something has occurred on your cash account ledger that you've journal entry or transaction has not appeared yet on the bank statement, that's a reconciliation item on your bank statement. Problem 5 is looking at the definition of depreciation and salvage value. Remember, a company purchases an asset at cost, in this case $20,000, and then it's depreciated over a life of 5 years. And then at the end of those 5 years, the truck has an accumulated depreciation. What is its ending value? And then if you discard that asset at a certain price, is there a gain or a loss on the disposal of that asset? You need to prepare a journal entry to record that sale or disposal of the truck. Remember, the asset has an original cost of $20,000. You depreciate it down to a accumulated value of, with an accumulated depreciation of 8,100. That means that the balance of the truck on your balance sheet is the 20,000 less the 8,100. You can dispose of it for 10,005. Did you receive a gain or loss on that disposal? And show me the journal entry. Problem 6 is some true-false questions about the definition of managerial accounting. Remember, financial accounting is the actual recording of business transactions, the recording of the journal entries, trial balances, the recording and putting together the financial statement. Managerial accounting is what that information tells you about the cost of your services, the cost of your products, what types of costs you have, variable, fixed, product, period. That's managerial. It's for management information, where financial accounting is for the public information. Some true and false questions in problem 6. Problem 7, again, the subject of managerial accounting in the form of multiple choice. And that's your examination. So it covers basically the first part is first question covers the whole class as a whole. And then it talks about retail accounting, talks about inventory valuation. It talks about bank reconciliation or internal control of a company. And then it talks about depreciation of fixed assets. And then our final work on managerial accounting. Don't have to worry about, and I've already assessed you on the accounting cycle. Put that together in a Word file or on your own piece of file and submit that, and the course is yours. Again, as I said earlier, any questions or concerns, you let me know. All this information is in Blackboard and we've reviewed it before. One final thing is I keep this Blackboard of this class open until 2024. In other words, if you're using or going through other classes or have questions about the class, you could go back into Blackboard through 2024 and get the information material in this class. Also, with this video email I send you today, you'll be able, there's a link to the course evaluations. The course evaluations have no bearing on your grade for this course. They are anonymous, and they just help me and the university get an idea about how you received or got some value out of this summer directed study accounting class. You all have done a great job. I'd like to hear your opinions. So that's the material, that's the class. Again, I will keep this Blackboard open to 2024. Another thing I want you to be aware of is, remember, please feel to call on me after this class is over. You have the YouTube site, you have this Blackboard site. If you need any information, please feel free to call on me. Consider me now a part of your network. I think one of the best things about Laverne is faculty want to help you after you've done with their class. And if you need a letter of recommendation to get into a graduate school or change programs, if you need a letter of recommendation for a job change or a career change, please feel free to call on me as one of your professors in your business administration program. Again, to have a couple of professors with recommendation letters in your professional vita or personnel file makes a lot of difference in applying for jobs or just down the road to show employers that what you've taken, what your professors thought of you, that's a good thing to have. So if any of you would like those recommendation letters, call on me with an email at any time and I'll get those to you. It's a good thing to have in your portfolio. So I am now part of your network, take it or leave it. And if you have any questions about future classes, what should I study, how this applies to my workplace, be more than happy to help you. So as we conclude our summer term in a rather odd way with Directed Study, I want to thank you all. I'll be available all weekend. Sorry about the schedule for this last class. It couldn't be helped with some summer schedules of mine, but I will be on standby all weekend. If you need anything, please let me know via email, text. We can set up a Zoom meeting and or through your discussion forum, post me questions. It's been a pleasure. I wish you much success and great health, and we'll see you all down the line. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.